If you see the bookmobile in your area after dark, you might want to call the police, because it's probably been stolen.
Well, knowledge is power.
That it is. And speaking of knowledge, there was a stampede of children flocking to school after hours. In case you missed it, the University of Montana Science Circus was last week at the Thompson Falls Elementary School gym. Sponsored by local Montana businesses and supported by science lovers in the area, these knowers of knowledge and dispensers of education were here to learn us a thing or three about science. The Science Circus was a splendid way to give youngsters a hands-on experience in the ways of science. From how much sugar and fat is in our everyday foods to the inner workings of the human body, UofM Smarty Pants people were laying on the education pretty thick, and children were soaking in the displays as fast as their brilliant brains would allow them. With informative computer tutorials on how to perform surgery and other medical procedures, and even a giant model of a human nose, complete with nose hairs and whatever else you can dig for in there, youngsters learned about bacteria, bugs, bones, ears, eyes, and hearts. Many thanks to the University of Montana and the groups and businesses who assisted to make this learning smorgasbord a possibility. I know this is one look at the world around us that these developing students will not soon forget. I'm Justin Harris. Back to you.
Now let's go to Conrad Jenkins, the youngest weatherman in the world. He's here to give you the highs
and a woes.
Let's hear it, Conrad.
Hello, I'm Conrad Jenkins, and this is your look at next week's weather for next week. Wednesday, rain and snow. 41 the high, 29 the low. Thursday, partly cloudy. 150 the high, -30 the low. April Fool's, 50 the high, 30 the low. Friday, rain and snow. 46 the high, 29 the low. Saturday, showers. 45 the high, 28 the low. Sunday, partly cloudy. 51 the high, 34 the low. Monday, a few showers. 53 the high, 32 the low. Tuesday, a few more showers. 51 the high, 35 the low. I got a little confused there. I'm Conrad Jenkins. That's the weather. Back to you. Home run! I'm in baseball, you know.
Great job, Conrad, as always. Now back to the news.
There was a public meeting held by Senator Greg Hinkle on Monday at the Thompson Falls High School gym, where many people were howling over the idea that wolves in our area are carrying Hydatid disease, a tapeworm that lodges eggs in hosts like you and me, which can be a threat to humans if you eat rotting ungulate carcasses.
Well, that's not the whole story. These worries have legitimate roots.
That's true. I mean, any canine can get the disease and spread it to humans. It's thought that fox are the biggest carriers, as they deal with the rodent population more than others in the species, but it seems that the biggest threat to us and our families is lying on the floor next to you.
What? Where?
It's your family dog.
Oh. Okay, well, why are we mad at the wolves then? Bad dog.
Because wolves that were introduced to the region in 1995 and 96 may have brought this disease, which many claim was not here before then.
So let me get this straight. I can get a tapeworm?
No, you can get a larvae cyst.
Ew! And canines get tapeworms?
Correct.
And leave these eggs around for ungulates to ingest, whose carcasses are then fed upon by canines, who then spread the eggs for me to ingest?
Well, some say we can breathe it, too.
So which came first, the tapeworm or the egg?
Well, I think the more pressing question is, what can we do?
Well, we could tell our dogs to stop snacking on dead ungulates.
Or tell wolves to change their diet.
Or deworm all the ungulates.
That would be a chore.
Expose ourselves to the tapeworm and build an immunity?
That won't work. There's no cure for us once we get it.
There's not?
No. Well, the cysts can be surgically removed, usually cysts attached to the liver, but hydatid cysts in humans have also been found on other organs, including the lungs and the brain.
Well then, we should kill all the wolves or remove them from the area completely.
Well, again, another huge task that would undo all of our tampering with nature that started this whole mess in the first place.
Fine.
Then they'd be an endangered species again, and we'd have to reintroduce them and...
Wait, that sounds like a good business opportunity. I'll start an organization that tampers with nature's cycle. That when repercussions from my actions start showing, I could get another big contract to try to fix what I broke. Which would then dictate that I fix that problem. I could be very wealthy at the end of all this.
I hate to break it to you, I think that idea's already taken.
It has?
Yeah. Besides, there's a much simpler way to fight this thing.
Really?
Yes. And it's the same thing the Center of Disease Control recommended to fight the swine flu.
A gun that shoots flying pigs?
No. Hygiene.
But what about my dogs?
Well, they need good hygiene too.
So just wash my hands and self regularly and clean my dog too?
Well, it's the most effective way to fight this.
So I should invest in hand sanitizer and start a dog grooming business.
That's not a bad idea.
Switching gears, the Town of Plains Volunteer Fire Department is holding its annual Fireman's Ball on Saturday, April 3rd at the VFW in Plains. A social hour begins at 6 p.m. followed by barbecue ribs with all the fixins from 6:30 until 8 p.m.
Well, that sounds like a good time.
It will also have a live auction, raffles, and door prizes.
Wow, could this get any better?
Yes. There will be live music by Zeppo starting at 9, and appropriate dress is whatever you show up in.
Incredible.
Be sure and support the Plains Volunteer Fire Department by attending this event and having some fun.
Also in Plains, on Sunday, April 4th, will be the Easter egg hunt, put on by the Plains Lions Club.
Whoa, lions?
But don't worry, they're not those kind of lions. There will be hunts for ages 1 through 8 and goodies for all. Everyone is welcome. Plan to be there Sunday at 1 p.m. at Fred Young Park.
You know, they sure do have a lot of cool activities going on down at that end of the valley. Have you heard about the performances of Aladdin by the Plains Paradise Players at the Paradise Grade School Gym?
Well, now I have, but I don't know what time I can see it.
Well, dress rehearsal performance is set for 1 p.m. on April 15th. Regular performances are scheduled for April 15th, 16th, and 17th at 7 p.m. Admission is free.
Sweet!
Anyone wishing to participate, please call Ruth Winkler at 826-5729.
The combined choirs of the 3 congregations of the Clark Fork Valley Parish of the United Methodist Church have united to present 2 performances of A Passion Cantata, the last 7 words. The first performance was at 3 p.m., Palm Sunday, March 28th, at the Clark Fork United Methodist Church in Clark Fork, Idaho.
Well, that means we already missed it.
No, don't worry. The second performance will be at 5 p.m. on Good Friday, April 2nd, at the Noxon United Methodist Church in Noxon.
What kind of presentation is this?
Well, according to their press release, the core of the composition for the cantata was first performed in the 1940s and contains pieces with an early 20th century romantic flair. The new arrangement by choir director F. Jane Winterheld includes 3 newer selections with a contemporary Christian feel. There is no charge for the performances, but a free will offering will be accepted to support local mission work.
That sounds great.